Well, it's a good thing that I noticed something before starting. Windows updated either last night or the one before, and funnily enough, opening this, it knows that my microphone was supposed to be used, and yet in the settings it said disabled. Something I hadn't actually touched. Lucy's behind me. She just meowed. Either way, one day, or it'll either be a surprise scavenger or something else. Well, I tried. Ooh. Aw. Though, for that to really be relevant, I need to find the chest first, and so far I've seen none of those. Oh, one of those. Two? But that's a... Well, so far I see 3 3D printers, which is good, aside from the fact that they take away the chests. They all come from the same pool, and there's... The game is telling me to simultaneously do the challenge and to not bother. And right now, I don't know which one I'll choose. Because I could get quite a high amount of stacks quite easily. And then depending on the boss... Oh, Lucy's leaving. I say leaving, probably just gonna move to her other spot. Nope, she's actually leaving. Okay. Well, sat by the door. Enemies spawn. What is it? That solves my healing problem. Jump on. Can't jump that, apparently. Thought I could. Anyway. That could help, though. Do I want to go for a challenge, which will probably result in me dying, or do I want... And there's another 3D printer for lens makers glasses, because of course there is. I'm getting very mixed messages, and I think I'll go for the challenge just because it's an unlock. Thought there was. Well, I know about the chest, but I thought there might have been something down there. Surprisingly, I didn't notice it. And it's a chrono bauble. Okay. Make another key. So... No. Maybe, I don't know. The problem is in that going for the challenge I'd be wasting 2 keys. Oh, okay. But I'm not even necessarily guaranteed to do the challenge. Because it could end up being something like Wandering Vagrant. Though with the amount of whites I'm getting, I might be able to keep the keys anyway. Yeah, I think I will. Because that would be 6 plus, yeah. Quite a few charges on that. I might keep the keys. I might... Fair enough. Very high budget on this stage then, considering there's like 5 3D printers and the scrapper, and still this many chests. And nowhere near. Do not have the jump height. Yeah, I think I convert everything but the keys. This would be 6 charges. All I need is a Stone Titan and Wisps, really. That is not the kind of wisp I meant, but fair enough. I can make that. Oh, easily. Titan, hopefully. Yep. Then one of you. To then not even do it because it just dies too fast. That's funny, because that's the exact result I've come to every single time. In that case, then, I'll just convert everything into, not keys. Damage. Or maybe I'll just... I don't know. Because this is the exact... Okay, throat, just randomly fill yourself. This is the exact problem I have every single time I try to do it. And this time I even got some preparation in. 5 backup magazines, 2 revolver kills, and it just led to death before I even got to like 15. I think I got to about 12. I don't understand how the challenge is supposed to be doable early game, and supposedly it is. I may keep these magazines for the setup, but I may just not. I'll just keep them. I can just try again in future anyway. Two Shrines of Blood. That works. What are you? You're the 93, sure. Really, I should have waited until after to use the thing, but this is fine. Okay, got a amount of money. How much? 114. Okay. There's another one over there. It would have been nice to have kept that cautious slug. If I'd have known that the challenge wasn't doable that early, then I wouldn't have bothered. But as it stands, it's not a bad attack anyway. I just now have 6 of it. Yeah, that's not worth it. I would much rather do chests, but as I've just been presented with 2 Shrines of Chance and 3 Shrines of Chance and 2 Shrines of Blood, I guess I'm gambling with my life. Literally. Hey! And thanks. See, you say it's top notch when you don't want to see my recent win-loss ratio. Boop. But then there's the argument of what makes you good at a game: playing ability or knowledge. And in terms of knowledge, I have a lot. Yeah. No, I already know why I die so much. I've said it multiple times in streams anyway. It's because I play too aggressively and push things too far. On a run when you could easily go to the final boss and just kill him, you don't. Because you're having fun and you loop. Well, yeah. But no, what I said, well, just then, about playing ability and knowledge. People love to ignore knowledge as a thing that makes you good at a game, when if you know pretty much everything about the game, I would say that's more of a mastery, which is being better than good at it. So, you could argue that by saying many teachers around the world know all of the information, but I'd imagine when they actually come to do the processes, they may be terrible. I jumped onto that one. Oop. "13 minutes stage 2. Just because I tried to do the 20 average challenge. That's funny. Boop. Oh, I saw this. And there's one there. Okay. No. Do the shots. Don't miss. I'm not sure what caused... Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what caused the fire then. My guess would be... Well, might as well get another one. Yeah, my guess for the fire would be missile off of something like the right click. Because I don't remember exactly what the damage is. Boop. I think at this point I've just embraced the long run rather than the short run. Because it's 14 minutes on Monsoon on stage 2 and I'm not doing badly. That missed. That'll die. That has more health than I thought it did. Focus crystals. That brings up an interesting question. Bandit melee run. No, I would not do that. But, considering what I have, unless I lose keys, which even then, just... Well, they are some of the best whites, but yeah. Yeah. I don't really spend much time on wikis, really. Only if I want to know specifics about an item just because I forgot, but aside from that, not really. Yeah, no, Focus Crystal is good. I think I'll do one more. I'm fine with that. I know I should have really kept them because they're one use anyway, but the R fully recharges cooldowns if you kill with it. Anyway. That's why I did that. But yeah, and movement, hooray. You don't really need to look up stuff to be good and know what to do, because for the most part, you just work it out as you play. Whenever I play Bandit, it's always the Fire Band. I'm not complaining, because they're both good, but it's funny. That was my fault. Armor, because Bandit doesn't have much of a use case for attack speed. It helps him reload faster, but meh. Still have infusions to go. Another Stone Titan. Boop. What did I get? Funny. Really, I should have used my singular coin to go to Void Fields now, because I have Bustling Fungus and a good amount of damage. Oh well. Things around will die. Also, it's funny how I go, you should see my win-loss ratio, and yet I'm fighting like this. Yeah, it was the missile off of the right click. That makes sense. I say that with focus crystals now, so that argument could be entirely invalid. Boop. Onwards to, hopefully, Rally Point Delta. I'd prefer it as a stage. Oh well. Does the... Okay, so... Yeah, I can ping it from here, so it is within... That was either a miss, or you can't use revolver at that range. I think the answer is both. So I remember testing that before as well, and the answer was also you can't do it. I may use my coin on that. I know in terms of potential it's a lot less than Void Fields. So I may go to Void Fields instead. Especially now that I have armor. I see what the teleporter is. Oh, that's right, actually. With my damage, I should now be able to one-shot imps from the back. Oh, I also have, oh, the Blood Sprite. That's 183, isn't it? Yep. Yes, I can one-shot them from the back. Ow. Boop. Hooray! Thanks for following. That... Yeah, it's only 2 of them. Oh, and you're alive. That's one way to greet an enemy. Boop. Well, one thing I can say is once you get into the habit of back attack... Okay. Once you get into the habit of back attacks... I still don't know about Bandit. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's the intended way to do the 20 hemorrhage stacks challenge. I'm not going for it anymore, just because the run went away from that. Focus crystals became a thing. And they're better than people... Well, not necessarily better than people think, but having them is a lot better than not having them. Because of stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't have 60% increased close range damage. You just died. But yeah, the swipe is surprisingly good. So having multiple of it... Oh, that missed. Having multiple of it is good. Now the one thing to not necessarily care about is actually Lensmaker's glasses, because every back attack is a crit. I'm still going to go for them, because I also want every attack everywhere to be a crit. I'll still be in the habit of back attacks, but yeah. I only have 4 of the swipes, rather than the 7 or whatever I had earlier. But, in my opinion, as much as normally I'm of the opinion status effects over damage in a game like this, because of the bosses, I went 50-50. Well, that'll die. That'll die. That'll die. Speaking of focus... No, actually... Speaking of 50-50... I will go for... another key. I was thinking of the movement speed, but... meh. Oh, speaking of Lensmaker's glasses. I don't think I will, because there's no Scrapper. If this was another character on another run... Actually, I still don't think I would. More armor, or... question mark. More heal. That's fine, because if I can, I do intend to go to Void Fields. If not, I'll do the, thingy. Oh, that was weird. Boop. Is the thing there? It's not. I could go for the maybe guaranteed one. There's one up here though, normally, isn't there? I say normally. It's a spawn. And it's not. Okay. Drop rate for coins went up in the anniversary update anyway. I might just use this one. Also, that's a very good point. I have Wax Quail. I don't necessarily care about sprint speed right now. I have enough. That was the chest I was going for. Oh, it's just a slug. It's annoying though, because this is actually a really good setup to go to void fields with. Attack speed, double jump, even more, and this, which is Spinel Tonic. No. At least not by itself. But I doubt I'd get what I want to be able to use that. Being Gesture of the Drowned, which I wouldn't get. Well, even then, just fuel cells. I would not get enough. I think I see the lockbox, actually. Ow. Active items. I have enough healing. I think I'm fine for the recycler. Never mind, I'm taking this. I just like it. It's become one of my new favourite active items. Capacitor is still very good, but that's a red. That's an extra life. Yeah, Capacitor is still very good. But I was right, it is here. And that's another red. And that's meat hooks. But it misses so much compared to before the anniversary update. I don't know if that's based on enemy movement being better than it was before, or a higher delay, or something. But yeah, missiles seem more reliable. Also, it's spread damage for... Yeah, spread damage for the ability to kill multiple enemies off of one attack versus one attack that does high damage to one enemy. And any of the other effects it causes. I hope for Shatterspleen. Claydoon Strider. I hope for them to stop targeting the floor. Ow. Yeah, perfect example of how I really should have waited. Heal me. There we go. Yeah, I really should have waited on the missiles. Oh, hello. You've come down. Take missiles. That's one dead. What? Saying about luck, what is the chances about, well, for a red, it's about a 20% chance. So that was a 4% chance for it to go red, then red. Yeah. I'll do this just to see. If it's capacitor, I'll use it once. No, it's Jade Elephant, which isn't bad, but I just don't like it. That is very good damage. Problem is, it's not coming over here. Ow. Oh, didn't even see that was there. Okay, if it's not coming to me, I will go to it. And it will suck, apparently. Well, that was a waste of your suck. That's a good thing for me. And now you're dead. What did I get? Ow. I'll just move on. Whee! Now I'm safe. Me burnt to death. Ooh, Shrine of Combat. Could end up getting me killed, but I want money. But I'm gonna drink first. So, stone. Ah, that's fine. Anyway. Oh, I missed. I saw where that was. Where is it? There. Focus crystal. I'm losing health. Boop. Anything over here? I saw that there was a chain over. There's literally nothing apart from a barrel. That's a Glacial Lemurian on the floor. Okay. That's fine. That's the easiest of the elites. And I have high damage close up. Though it's another Lemurian, so that sentence itself should not really be said. You don't get close up to them. That's how they kill you. Because they are literally shotgun flamethrowers. Both literally and their 2 attacks. But I also have Focus Crystal. That wasn't the Glacial. He still has to come to me. Or even know that I'm here. But there's a chance that it does know I'm here. Well, that is a few enemies dead. And a me not dead. Though if I do, I get a second chance. Has it noticed me yet? They're surprisingly fast, so I'm gonna say no, because if it had noticed me, it would be here by now. That did less than I thought it would. Anyway. Time to leave. There it is. Do I see it? I do see a ukulele. I have enough damage for... Damage? Yes, money is damage. I have enough money for the thingy. I may not have enough money for the thingy anymore. I should stop spending money. How expensive? Yeah, I had enough before I spent anything. Oh well. That'll be easy enough to get back. Either off of the Shrine of Combat, which could lead to my death, or this. This. What do I get? Alien head. Yeah, okay. A red with literally no downside. Well, most of them don't have any, that's blues. No, the one I would want right now would be... I'm not going to do that, because if it ends up being brass contraptions, I will probably die. Or at least have a high chance of it and waste a lot of time. Those missiles will burst on the ground after it's... Oh, some of them did. How expensive? 402. I saw that. Yeah, they're down there. One upside of having a slightly later start to stages is you actually get constant enemy spawns versus before where you would just get them... There's coin. Before where you just get them like once every however long. I'm taking that. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that. Do the missiles. Hopefully there's something around. Do I gamble on the shrine? I do want money. Elder Lemurians. Is it just the one? Ow. just the one? If it is, then I'm fine with that. So, I am going to go for this first. There we go. That'll make it a bit easier. That was risky. Wax Quail, the thing keeping me alive against it, and the terrain. And now that it's dead. Ow. Yeah, my damage is falling off now. I would like a bit more. That is exactly the kind of thing I had in mind. Even if the bullets don't kill, the statuses will. And attack speed. I was also thinking about critical hit, but that works too. That's right, I got another key. There should be a lockbox on this stage as well. Somewhere. Well, the lockboxes spawn until you spend the keys. If I don't find it on this stage, never mind, it's there. And it's Gore's tome. Yeah, okay. Boop. Yeah, I've never actually won a run with Bandit. Partly because of looping, partly just because I just die as Bandit. I don't understand the character. Well, no, I understand the character. I know how you're supposed to play him. I just don't understand. I don't know. Something about Bandit just makes it not work. At least for me. And it's the more I play it, the more I think that. Because initially, when Bandit first came out, well, yeah, when the anniversary update first came out, did a run, and it was Bandit is amazing. This is stupidly fun. But now it's Bandit is annoying. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Well, that was just a miss. That answered its own question. Boop. Red Whip. I was thinking more of like Half Scythe, Will-O-Wisp, several other things. Ice Band, another ATG, but speed works. At least it wasn't. Yeah, at least it wasn't a whatever it's called, Squid Pollet. Yeah, having both Meat Hook and Ukulele is great because they just trigger each other as well as independently. More drink time. I predict that the boss that spawned with this stage is a Solus control unit. Oh, there's a thing down here. There's two things down here. Just die in general. Yeah, there's... just don't have the range. That has the range, though. That's interesting. Razor wire. That's more what I meant. I don't know. I want all of them. And that there too. I might do command. Assuming I can remember which one command was, because in the anniversary update it was swapped around. If you've done the challenge... Oh, it was a grandparent. Well, they could still be a... I think I will go for... I don't know. I'll go for... damage on kill, but I already have that, versus more missiles thrown out, which means more damage spread around. But they both mean more damage spread around. Now on. I see you. You get to die. Bye. Oh. Okay. That changes the amount of threat in this area. Though, if the Wisp shoots me and hits, though, like I said, shoots me, not the drone, I would have been set on fire, and with Razor Wire, that would have just meant the enemy died. Well, take two. The one downside of the shift. Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't actually make it anymore, you just kind of bump your head. That's another red. Now I don't feel bad taking Fuel Cell. One of my favourite reds. Though, that is a stupid argument because pretty much all the reds are my favourite reds. I like pretty much all of them. Yes, even Interstellar Death Plant. I think it's Bustling Fungus done good. Because it's just, what if Bustling Fungus was actually a good item? And as much as people can scream for Engineer, I don't play Engineer with stationary turrets, and I haven't for months. I see Engineer's turrets as a supplement, not a permanent. As in, they should not be the basis of your damage because they're fragile. Sure, they can live, and you can make them invincible, especially if they're stationary turrets, but you just have to keep moving them around. Autonomous moving turrets solve that problem by being autonomous moving turrets. You can spawn them, leave them for ages, replace them when you get a few new items. But they're good as in general. Also, they are amazing in terms of triggering things, because their attack hits so often. But overall, like most things in this game, it doesn't make a difference which one you choose because they're both as good as each other. In different ways. What is that? Piercing rounds. Okay. But I don't know why I opened that. Yeah, I don't know why I opened that. Anyway, give me enemies. That's a mushroom. Enemy me. I know there's a grandparent and that has noticed me. Now it's definitely noticed me. Anyway, they're dead now. I think the hooks pulled the imps? No. Wisps together in such a way that they collided and burst. If that's the case, that's amazing, because I didn't know momentum damage against entities was a thing. Against terrain, yeah. But yeah, didn't know that momentum damage against if other entities would count as a thing. That is tough at times. I would do that, but I don't have enough white scrap, and I don't have enough that I want to get rid of. I could be more defensive. That is something I know is a weakness right now. I also don't really care, because I can dodge and heal. But yeah, I could go more defensive, result in less damage taken overall. Though, I jumped into that. Oh. I may still be able to go for the 20... Yeah, against a grandparent, I may still be able to go for the 20 stacks. Oh, not right now. This one's dead. Well, in the same vein as I see the mobile turrets, it's the same way that I see Nukana's opinion. It's my favourite red in the game, not because it's necessarily the best red, but because it makes something completely unrelated to damage and gives it another use. It's an interesting idea. Same as how Razor Wire is my favourite item in the game in general. Razor Wire by itself is nowhere near the best, but pair it with a few things and you can easily become invincible. Not because you're invincible, though that is fun, but because it's just funny how easy it is. Also, it turns Rex from hurts himself and deals damage to hurts himself and deals damage twice. And Rex is my favourite character. Just in general. Though I don't play as him much. A lot of that is because I finished him very early. Like, pretty much straight after getting him. Aside from the push... Is that what the thing is? Yeah. Which red? Nukana's opinion. Assuming you mean the one I said was my favourite red. Boop. Yeah, not because of being another red. Aegis. Okay. I said I wanted to be more defensive. And that is a very good form of defense in this game. Especially considering I do have 3 bustling funguses, though when there's a scrapper, they're going in the scrapper. Because I'm getting to the point of the game where being able to run away and stand still isn't necessarily viable. I would like more stuff. That's an equipment drone. That's an equipment box. What's in it? Perfect. Again, equipment drones. They're a similar thing. They are nowhere near the best drones. Half the stuff you can give them is literally useless. Like, it will have 0 use on them. But they're a supplement. You give them a thing that you want but don't want to carry. Like, Barrag's Opus, radars, other attacks. It just stops waste, really. And that's why I have never really been against the drones in this game, where I know some people have been. No, saying that, I don't like gunner drones. Gunner drones are annoying. They just... And incinerator drones. Incinerator drones are too fragile and they're too aggressive for their fragility. They just die. Where was the teleporter? It was more... It was here, yeah. And gunner drones just don't deal enough damage, they miss too much. Yeah, sure, I'll loop. I'll probably die, but I'll loop. That's where the Solus control unit is. Okay, that makes sense. Uh-oh. I'm hoping for empathy cores, just because. Ow. Okay. Guess I'm running way up here now. Also, Meat Hook, as far as I remember, is one of the few items able to slam Solar Control units and the Olo Worship unit into the ground. Though, obviously that wouldn't really happen if it's the one you're targeting. One's dead. Though, really, I should be going in here and killing all of these. That should be less damage than I thought it was. 2 dead. What did I get? Berserker's Pauldron. Nothing ow. Nothing special. That was my fault. I shouldn't have jumped under them. I should have kept sprinting if I was going to go under them. All the jumping did was bring me closer. Horizontal movement went up, but no, against brass contraptions. Well, no, it wasn't necessarily even jumping. It's that I didn't jump diagonally. I jumped straight. And yeah, against brass contraptions, you want to either consistently turn around them or alternate. Yeah, that is also true. That is the way I see drones. There are more targets that aren't me. Later on, like, well, second loop onwards, I will buy every drone and turret I see, but first loop, they're just not worth the money. Even though in the anniversary update they did get upgrades. They were reworked, and they're better overall. Healing drones I will pretty much always get, both kinds. Equipment drones I'll get if it's possible. Missile drones I'll always get, because they're actually pretty good now. Before the anniversary update, I would have thought they were overpriced, but now they actually deal quite a bit of damage, and they're very easily able to take out wisps. The big drone, the whatever it's called, prototype, isn't bad, it's just very, very expensive for what it is, so that's why it depends on the run. On a run like this where I have Gore's Tome and quite a bit of money and power anyway, I probably would, if I got the opportunity. That's a Malachite. Right there. That's another Malachite. Or two. Okay, the game wants me dead. And there's another Malachite there. Hello. The good thing about these Malachites is that they're at least the easiest kind. As long as I can dodge the attacks, I will be fine. That is the way the game works in general, but you know what I mean. I meant more because of the amount of damage they deal versus the kind of enemies they are. Well, actually I meant both. But mostly the damage. Well, saying that, but I said Berserker's Pauldron could be better, but getting it on stage 5 is probably one of the better times to get it, because it's more of a late game item in the first place anyway. It's like that kind of attack speed. Basically, if I were to get Brainstalks right now, I think that against certain enemies, the 20 Hemorrhage Stacks challenge would be very easy. Saying that, game, do you want to give me Brainstalks? That's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of... Okay. And now it isn't. Yeah, Bandit is definitely a glass cannon. That's very obvious just as soon as you pick him up. Teleporter over here, or is it just a place where there's barely anything? There's a Shrine of Not Worth It. And that's it. Okay, moving on. Oh, I missed. So did it. What is that? No. Not without a scrapper. And even then, I have 4 of these now. Well, at least one thing's consistent. At least my Bustling Fungus isn't useless with the amount I have. I just don't want it because it's useless in that I can't use it. I can't move enough to get out of the way of stuff. That one. That's a point that I said backwards, fixed, and then ruined it again. I can't move enough to get far enough away to stand still. That's what I was trying to say with that point. Whee! And speaking of drones, there's none. I say that. No, there's none. I am not going to do Void Fields anymore. Right now would just not be worth it. Stone Titan? Wandering Vagrant. Okay. Also, uh-oh. Yeah, time to run. I believe this is where I lose my drones, unless I don't want to heal. Oh, the chest there I missed. Oh, and you're still alive. That is 2 dead. That is 3 dead. And the last one is just over there. Ready to be dead. Don't think it killed the drone, which is good. But my drones are near death. Oh no, no. This is gonna drone. Never mind. It didn't kill anything. They might. There's still the chance that they might. I left the area. Oops. Ah, it died. The time I try. Okay. Meat Hook is just very good. I want to say 20% chance to deal 100% of the damage. Versus Ukulele's 25% chance to deal 80% of the damage. I think, DPS-wise, that cancels out. And they're actually both the same. I think. No, obviously Meat Hook drags enemies towards each other. I could... 20% more chance with 20% less damage versus 20%, well, 25% less chance and 25% more damage. Proportionally, they work, but whether or not mathematically they are actually perfect alternates, I don't know. That is another red. I'd like Afterburner. The game's being nice. Well, you know what I said about Bustling Fungus being bad? Obviously, I have the drones as well. Well, no. The Bustling Fungus being bad has never been about the numbers. It's been about the usability. But even then, I am of the opinion there are no bad items in this game. Everything has its use. It's just whether or not that use is more or less worth it than another item's other use. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, the answer is no. With certain items. Or it's just like Chronobauble. Slows are very good. Makes targets much easier to hit, but it doesn't affect attack speed. If it affected attack speed, it would be overpowered. But then, if the enemy gets Chronobauble on you, you become a sitting duck and you die very easily. If that also affected attack speed, good luck. Because already, if you get hit like in Void Fields with the Chronobauble, good luck. You can die. Boop. I say about not standing still, and yet I'm standing still. That missed. That's fine. Oh yeah, something stupid. It works especially well with Brainstalks, if you get Brainstalks Hardlight Afterburner, but Bandit can fly. Because you can do that. And obviously with Brainstalks... Oh, that is overloading. Stop killing my stuff. Ow. How much damage? Oh, it's genuinely dying because of it's outside the area. I didn't know that Sass affected enemies. Not that. That was a wasted revolver shot, that's fine though. But yeah, Bandit can fly if you really, really try hard enough. Or just get the right items for it. Because you just get higher every time you press shift. Going in and out, so it's just... Also, it does a lot of damage. Using all three of them, so all 6 hits. Anyway, I should probably move on to the next area. I have a key. More movement speed, good. Would I like more boss damage? Yes. Would I like to give up anything for more boss damage? Yes. Do I need a scrapper now? Also yes. Now I just wish I had Stomper. That's a third ATG. All attacks that cause missiles deal 9 times the damage in the missile. It's being one of those kinds of runs, but no, defense. I need defense. It's getting to that point now where attacks are a bit too big. And by defense, I'd more mean just block rate. Maybe armor as well. Lepton Daisy. Well, I found more scrap. It's another one where it's too situational. It's not bad, it's just not as good as other things. If value is based on rarity, I would much rather have another Harvester's Scythe than a Lepton Daisy. There's a Malachite here. That's a bad thing. That's more bad thing. Well, at least Razor Wire means that when I get set on fire, enemies just die around me. The main Malachite to look out for is the Lemurian. The others are beetles. Okay. But if I can run, that'd be good. No, I was thinking if I can kill something in the middle there. Come on. Time for something to die. Really? No big chain reaction of death. What's that? Little Disciple. I don't have a boss item, do I? No. I'm hoping for one because I've just seen that. And Little Disciple is very fun. Okay, that is at least one Malachite dead, possibly 2. All the Malachites are dead. Good. I've become part blender. Anyway, where is the lockbox? I don't know if it can spawn in the Elder Lemurian section. I'm not going to open it because that would take far too much time and effort. There it is. It's a green. It's a squid polyp. I found more scrap. Ooh, 3 chests. 1, 2, 3. Good, good, good. Death to all of them. I don't know why I right-clicked. There was nothing near me. I think I was too high for them to even hit. Is that still alive? It is still alive. It's the same one. Dead now. Too far away. Anyway, time to move on. Stone Titan. If I get a boss item now, I may keep it. Maybe. Yeah, no. No chance. Yeah, really I should be going after this one now. My health is going up and down so much. Run. What did I get? Not a boss. It's a ice band. Which is unfortunate because I would really like Little Disciple right now. I'm sprinting everywhere. And Little Disciple is my favourite boss item. Going off of the favourites. I don't know what my favourite white is though. I also don't know what my favourite... No, I do know what my favourite lunar item is. Hellfire Tincture. Mainly because of how well it pels... How well it pels? Yes. How well it pairs together with Shaped Glass. Not Shaped Glass, the other one. Razor Wire. Though it does pair quite well with Shaped Glass as well, because I'm pretty sure it's a health-based burn rather than a damage-based burn. Though modifiers on your damage do affect Hellfire Tincture, so... having lower health does mean it is riskier getting higher damage, especially Focus Crystals. Though armor completely counters it in the first place. Also armor. Hellfire Tincture and armor. Which I do have, so if I got Hellfire Tincture, I think it'd be a good idea. Anyway. Yay! Drink time. The main thing that's been killing me recently has been scavengers, which is interesting because they're usually really easy. Yeah, scavengers, I don't know. Well, no, it's odd. Some things that have been really easy before have now become not so easy, and some things which have always been quite difficult have become easier. And I don't know why. And yeah, I think at some point I'm going to reinstall Streamlabs OBS because the UI keeps freezing. The stream itself doesn't, and the sound and everything goes through, or at least I'll assume it does. But things like the sound bars and everything else will freeze. And I don't know why. Same as if I tried to swap scenes, I'd imagine it wouldn't work, though I have no reason to touch it anyway. Yeah, I thought there was an Imp Overlord coming in. Got too red. Well, I know I said attack speed isn't too useful on Bandit, but yeah, reload speed is good, and that is what attack speed does for him. It's just by itself, it's not too... Well, it's kind of like, it's the opposite problem to, Artificer. Artificer has the same recharge speed, but attacks come out faster. Bandit has no change to attack speed, but reloads faster. At least on the primary. Attack speed is the same as every other character on every other attack. I know there's a Dune Strider somewhere. There it is. And there's a Malachite. More Malachite. Not two of them. Push you into a wall. That dealt a lot of damage. I don't know where that shot was going. I'm dead. I am back because I have an extra life I completely forgot about. That's the joys of having a very early game red that you completely forgot you had. I am very happy I'm not one of the people that takes my hands off of the keyboard as soon as I die. I can imagine that getting annoying. You revive, you look away, you're like, oh no, I died, and then you die again. Yeah, that's still a Malachite. That's still alive. Well, time to run. I was hit by a Malachite. Uh-oh. There's a Void Reaver here. That could make things interesting if it sneaks up and dies on me and I'm frozen. So that's about as much as it would do. Yeah, this is problems because it's not dying. So there's the Void Reaver. That's another idea, actually. Go to Sucky. Suck in the Void Reaver, and then everything dies. Actually, yeah, suck in the Void Reaver, then everything dies. Void Reaver's here. Come on. Sucky. Or just die yourself. That works. Void Reavers have really weird sounds. Oh, there goes a healing drone. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that death was more unfortunate than anything. I just had the crystal land on me. But it's stuff like that which is why I die more than actually being bad at the game. And that's a red. And that's resonance. Yeah, it's okay. That's very good. Did I lose another drone? I wasn't paying attention. That could have actually been a squid turret. Thinking about it. Uh-oh, that's a death. That was not a death. I was 100% sure that it was the bison that hit me. Unless I somehow blocked it, if I have other times somewhere, which I don't think I do. I have one. There's a chance I blocked it. Or it wasn't the bison that hit me. Ooh. And I have enough. Another focus crystal. More damage, more good. More speed, more good. Why did I come over here? I don't remember. You done. You missed. Next. Onwards. Same thing. I don't know. I may go for the obelisk just to be able to claim the monsoon victory. But also, I kind of want to keep going and see how far I can push it. Though that would probably result in a death. So I don't really know. Also, the OBS UI has stopped freezing, which is good. I don't know if that's not, but do I? No. That was Resonance I got. That one. And Hardlight Afterburner. Ooh, a Scrapper. Finally. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? You? You. 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 You as well. You will die. They are... Yep, blazing. Okay. Perfect examples of what I meant about Bustling Fungus. You can't just stand still and out-damage or out-heal anything anymore. Well, out-healing in both cases. Same thing said differently. You pretty much have to pick your times to use these things. And these are some more. With the Aegis, it could be argued that really I should have kept Bustling Fungus anyway. But no, I disagree with that. Anything else I want to scrap? Well, anything I want to scrap so badly, I'm willing to risk that. Did I open the chest? Yeah, I did. No. I think I keep everything as it is. If something's seen, point it out. There is the meat, but one item. Well, actually, it could be 6, and then I'd end up being able to do 2 greens. Sure, I'll scrap the meat. Oh. Okay. Found it. Squid. Yeah, that's been scrapped. I know that all I'm doing right now is letting enemies spawn and not actually solving anything, but oh well. That was a freeze. That was a mistake. To even be in the same area as that when that went off. Those are some very interesting frozen things. No, what am I looking for? Meat, which is right there. Anything else? No. I think it's time to move on, as in to the next stage. Where's the for? Over there. What is that? Crowbars. Or speed. I could get many, many crowbars. Crowbars, speed, or move on, find a different 3D printer on another stage. Did I just hear an item drop? Yes, I did. No, I'm just gonna move on. I'm not gonna print anything right now. Magma worms! I think 3 of them. 4 of them, maybe even 5. No, it's 3 of them. Okay. So much of a blender. I think this is all Aegis healing because of criticals. Death to everything. Yeah, no, bustling fungus would have been completely irrelevant. Never mind. I'm fine with getting rid of it. Come over here then. What is that? Energy. Oh, right. Attack me. Come on. There we go. I don't think I lost a drone in this, but I might have. Stop running. Oh no, you didn't run. You're still here. That's fine. Another fireband. What's this? Ooh. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. Not gonna bother killing them. There's no point. They wouldn't be worth it. I don't think I lost a drone in that. Maybe, though. Siren's call. Pause. I want a drink. Drink has been taken. I think that was actually because I just rapid press shift. Ow. I have encountered the problem. It's that my health bar is less than half. I want to attack them specifically. Ooh. Well, if it was because of it, that's a freeze. I died. I did not die. It died. I am a jellyfish. Everything's fine. I meant the jellyfish, but I said I for some reason. There's a malachite in there. Oh, okay. I see the malachite. I don't like it. At least Celestines, aside from cloaking all the other enemies around, are just high damage. They don't have much of a secondary effect. What are you? Because you can be very worth it. You could also get me killed. No. I doubt I'll use the stuff anyway, but I'm not taking Defiant Gouge. That will get me killed. So I'll forget I have it, and then I'll die. Oh, the drone died. That lasted one stage. The Malachite is still alive. There's also a jellyfish over there again. And an overloading Greater Wisp. There are many things. Okay, now I am definitely losing drones. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's fine, didn't die. Time to run. I don't know if the Malachite's still alive or not. What are you? Healing drone, sure. Void Reaver, yeah, you can help. Drag everything nearby and Void Reaver explode. Void Reaver, drag everything nearby and explode. Not me, though. Did it? That was pointless. And there's another Malachite. I'm dead. Not sure what from. A beetle. Probably the Malachite beetle. Oh well. Anyway. I don't know how to play as now. Let's do Bandit again. This will just be the last... Well, I say last run. This is the second run. But it's still... I feel so slow. No, this will be the last one. Win or lose, I'll just end after this. Even if it's in like 20 seconds. Because I've said that now. No, if it's in about 20 seconds, I will start another one. I feel so slow. Recycler. Okay. Yeah, no, you could tell by the end of the that run just then that I was slowly just falling further and further behind the enemies. I probably shouldn't have looped. I can't aim now. I've lost my ability to aim. Oh, okay. I have Recycler. I wasn't going to pick that up, but it landed on me because I knew exactly where I was going to land, and that's habit. That's funny. What are you? Yes. Well, yeah, you just get shot. Can't double jump anymore, can't do many of the things I was doing anymore. I've lost my ability to aim. I don't know why, because... yeah. That just hit the ground. I am one coin away. I'm not. Shots either side. And that's why we used Recycler. No, this is another reason why... like, I understand Bandit's back attack thing is meant to be more of a sneak attack, but you can they just spin. I know that was the crit. But, yeah. Going back to what I said before, of I understand Bandit's concept, but not necessarily how it's meant to work completely. Even the small speed boost from pressing shift feels absolutely tiny. Well, I know that I've played this game for far too much. And I'm just going to completely ignore many things that could be said about that number, because the PSA for today is drugs are stupid. Don't do them. At the absolute best, they're money you could put into something else. And they're still illegal. So, at the absolute best, they're money you could put into something else, and you could still be done for them. Even if they are completely 100% harmless and have no side effects. But considering that they're not harmless, even weed, because, like, you can still smoke it or whatever, and the actual effects of the chemical are not fully good. At least not. It depends, because people argue back and forth. It is addictive in the same way as everything is addictive, but it's also addictive in the same way as addictive things are addictive, because it is. Because there's multiple different kinds of addiction. I don't know why I'm talking about drugs now. I'm just at that point. Talking about the game has worn off. Now I'm just talking about whatever I think of. There's a scrapper there. I have a recycler anyway. Focus crystal, hooray! I have the recycler and I don't want to use it because most of the stuff I'm picking up is good. I've been on this stage for almost 5 minutes. Actually, yes. I'll do you once or twice, just see. Well, there it goes. And there goes the enemy's intelligence to not be able to walk up a simple hill. Ow. Yes, I know I let a golem shoot me directly in the face. Do I want to scrap anything? No. Do I want to make them all into daggers? Actually, no. I like the mix I have. Stone Titan, hooray! I'm in the butt. What is that? It's now a warhorn. It's too bad that when you cancel out of pressing shift by sprinting, it doesn't cancel the cooldown. I understand why it doesn't, because it shouldn't. But it would be a wasted attack anyway. You didn't actually fire the bullet. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. I thought that was a 4th. That wasn't. Everyone gather round. Gather round. Keep gathering. Everything? Oh, there's that too. Onwards! 7 minutes stage 2. That's not the best. My mouse is weirdly dragging off to the side. I've wiped it now. I have no money. Still don't have enough money. 60, 73. Speaking of money, I probably will. Gore's Tome is very good. Yeah, out of them I probably will. Hello. I did them backwards, but I don't care. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Give me money. I want to get more money faster. be great if you could just break the glass or whatever the covering is. Steal it. Ooh, an elite. Good, because you're not a pre-spawn. It'll actually be worth something. Well, kind of. Almost enough. Keep going, money. There we go. 4% chance to get enough to open a chest. Considering how many enemies there are, that's actually very good. And in the meantime, you're still gaining the standard money anyway. Like, overall, pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna recycle that again. Oh well. It's not a bad item anyway. It was just because right now it's not got too much of a use because you don't kill enough fast enough. Though the argument of it's just future-proofing is very true. I see where the teleporter is. I might just go straight to it. Might, just to catch up a bit. No, don't know though. How expensive? 45? 50? Close. That is probably not worth it. 73. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to recycle that. Well, no, Squid Polyp in itself, the actual Squid turret is very strong. It's just too situational. And I'm pretty sure I said the same thing in the last few streams. Money! Give me... yeah, something like that. That'd be good. Yeah, the previous... I don't know what the previous run was missing. It felt like it was damage. Or possibly I spent too long, which is also true. I have the money, I might as well. I get the other drone too, then I'll just go to teleport. Ooh, chest. Wherever the other drone was. I was there. Oh, the chest. Basically turn it all into a shooting range. Ow. Anyway, what is this? Medkit? Yes, please, especially given what just happened. Gonna say thanks for the follow, but considering all the recent bot stuff, I'm not convinced. Which is a sad thing to say, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill these and move on. I dropped. That was the second one, wasn't it? That was up there. I'll just spawn this. Wandering Vagrants. If I get the boss item, I am gonna re-roll it. Alright, I'm early on, there's only one. Run. Yeah, this is why I came over here. What did I get? It looked like a green. I'm hoping it's a will-o-wisp. Or something like that, because these enemies all need to die. I can take them out individually, but I'd rather just pop one and then they all just die. What did I get? A reroll. Okay. Well, it's an upgrade. Death to everything I can't aim. Yeah, my ability to aim's gone out the toilet. Out the window, down the toilet, out the toilet. Close enough. I guess it's a reminder for people. I do actually have a Discord server. It's not really dead, it just never lived in the first place. Because I would argue a dead server should be one that was alive and then died over time. Mine never got to that stage because it's still growing very, very, very slowly. Stop shooting me. Anyway, hopefully Rally Point Delta is just a better stage. Hooray! Well, I see that. You know what teleporter is. See that. And see you. So I think I should do this. So now that I've jumped down, all of the structure and all of the stuff I was thinking of doing is just gone. I guess I'll just do what I normally do and just go around the stage in a loop and then down the middle. Money. No, I'll go for maybe another active item, the one that'll deal some damage. Yeah, like that. Recycler is good, but only if you're willing to spend the time to actually use it. And right now, I am not. Yes, that was stacking in a straight line directly towards me. Good job, Bison. Yeah, I definitely won't have enough for that then. Oh, I might after you, though. No, that's... Sure game. I don't know why I decided that right-clicking the air would attack the wisp, but my brain did. Be good. Actually, yes, I have focus crystals. And it actually does a lot of damage. There you go. Frost Relic. An item most people overlook. Because it's not immediate damage, it's you have to kill things and then it's around you. I have 2 focus crystals, and it's already dealing that much damage close range. I don't think that's an enemy death. No, it's not. And considering I'm playing with the close range right click because I haven't unlocked the other one yet, I would say that's worth it. I see that. I'm gonna get it. Could be a Gesture of the Drowned. I didn't press that in time. Bang. Oh. Well, firstly, I now have even higher damage on the Frost Relic. Secondly, I get this bud for free, because the sage gave me a coin anyway. And I keep forgetting that things like those explodey things and the pots in Abandoned Aqueduct, well, and the eggs actually, count as, do I do Void Fields? You know what? Sure. Which, actually, now means I'm not going to buy that Lunar Bud, because that's a gamble on half price to see whether or not I even get something I'd want, versus 5 items, which all have a chance to be what I want. And proportionally, 50% change in price versus what's actually just +1. I only have 2 coins anyway, it makes very little difference to me. And of course, now that I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to move on now, I'm going to get loads of money. Which is good, because experience. And I don't know why I'm coming over here. I'm only coming over here because I saw that, and I'm not going to do it now. That wasn't a kill. Oh well. Just because the boss might spawn on it, and it might just get flung upwards. Ah. Okay. Well, as always, Imp Overlord, I'm hoping for Shatter Spleen, but then why wouldn't I be? I don't have Razor Wire. Fire isn't a good thing anymore. I also don't have armor, so fire isn't harmless anymore. Is that another... Did I just hear another coin drop? I don't... Oh, that's an ATG. That's very good. I don't know. I might have heard another coin drop. Can't aim. Things get to die. Oh. Oh yeah, Frost Relic. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, Frost Relic and Void Fields. That'll be very good. I don't think I heard a coin drop. That's sad. Unless... No. What's that? Oh, a chest. Never got that. Sure. You know what's a good item for the stationary turret? Well, both turret types that I just realized and I've never had on Engineer? Frost Relic. Imagine 3 different damaging area of effects on you and your turrets. That would be very good. Ow. Fair enough. Anyway, I'm going to go for that item now. My bet is it's going to be something stupid like Sticky Bomb. Completely unworth it. It's up here. That's worth it enough. I have 2 coins to make whatever I want count. Stupidly bright. There's a wisp. A whiff? Oh, Imp Alive. A wisp. Okay, what do I get in the shop? You know what? Sure. I have no way of knowing if I'll even make it there. Because right now the answer I'm feeling is actually a no. It's not bad, but I don't think it's Twisted Scavenger worthy. But it's a gamble. 2 coins for the chance of 15. That's a profit of 13. That's not bad. And the items I have going into Void Fields on stage, well, equivalent to stage 4, but a stage 3 Void Fields. Yeah, I would say this should be fine. So, as always, it entirely depends on the items gone. Gone? Yes. Items gone. Not gained, or gotten. Gone. Also the enemy choices. Because that is scary. Second best song, yeah, it's one of the best. My favourite is still a raindrop that fell to the sky. Byron's cool. But A Glacier Eventually Farts is very good. Well, I know some by name, some by level. This is good. The other one is good. The one I just said. Commencement. Yeah. Well, you're gonna need a bigger ukulele is amazing. Commencement's one which I don't remember. Oh, well. I say don't remember how to pronounce it. I know it's spelled. It's in Spanish. It basically means for powerful slowness. Abandoned Aqueduct, which I actually don't remember what it's called. Whatever Rally Point Delta's one is, which I forgot. Pretty much everything by Titanic Plains of Distant Roost. And, that's about it, actually. Of course. The game... That was a lot of not blocked. The game isn't going to be nice to me. The game is going to be mean. But at least they're not elites. I don't have armor, do I? No. There's a chance I should just leave and not bother. But I also want to see this challenge through because I spent the coin. I think I should leave and not bother. Though, I am dancing around them very well. How many right clicks do I have? Oh, I have 3. I thought I only had 2. On one hand, I should leave. On the other hand, I just lived that very easily. If I made a mistake, I would have died, but... Yeah, where's the next one? Oh, it's just up here. I was right. Complete guess. I just went in a direction. Oh, that was picked up. Always mini mushrooms in Void Fields. It hasn't been any other way for a very long time. I say that when I'm pretty sure last stream or the stream before I had Void Fields without mini mushrooms, but they appear so often, you'd think that they're just permanent. Self-healing enemies that have basically an artillery shot. Not quite as bad as the crabs, though. And they now currently have blocking. At least blocking is all they have. They don't have any extra damage yet. But yeah, that is not fun. I don't know what raid I would like out of these. That's going for a mushroom, isn't it? Yep. At this point, I don't care about killing, I care about outliving. If I can survive to the end... Yeah. If I can survive to the end of the charge, they all despawn anyway. Oh, yeah, and the other one I completely forgot about. Sky Meadows theme. Which I want to say is a rain formerly known as purple, but there's a chance it's a rain previously known as purple, because one is wrong and one is correct. And there have been 2 different uploads on YouTube with 2 different names, because Mr. Chris did the wrong name at one point. I think that's the story. That's bad. That's very bad. That means that these can basically instant cast. At least when it comes to... Yeah, at least when it comes to the block rate, they can't block the entire spread shot. Yeah, that's, well, the level theme. Yeah, that's commencement, whatever the Spanish words are, I forgot how to say them. I know how it's spelled. But it means with powerful slowness. I'm gonna die. It may be time to leave. Though also maybe not. The problem is these mushrooms. There's another one. I'll live this quite easily. I know I will. Ow. Okay, maybe I won't. No, I will. But I think that's my cue to leave, because I'm not getting anything power-based. I'm just basically getting a little bit of attack speed and health extension. That isn't going to change the fact that on the next round I die. But also, I want to see if I'll live it. This is a stupid decision. I don't recommend what I'm about to do. I should leave and just move on. But the next enemy could be something small and completely dilute the pool. It could also be Brat's Contraptions. I will find out. Bison. That's fine. That's it. That's in the middle. Closer to the dilutes the pool's end than the more of a threat end. There's still going to be mushrooms and Lemurians. They're still going to very much be a problem. But they're not going to be as much of a problem. That's the weird thing about Void Fields. The enemies you get and the items they have actually means that the further you go, the easier it can be. Though, it entirely depends on the, It also entirely depends on... Ow. No, you're meant to have attack speed, not movement speed. I felt like it was moving fast, too. Yeah, it depends on the items as well as the enemies. Especially the red. If they get Unstable Testicle, you just die. Doesn't matter how fast you are, you will just die. Ukulele. Now the game's trying to convince me to stay. It's over there. I think it's on the higher bit, though. At least with my 2, Bustling Fungus, I should be able to outlive the area damage. Oh no, it's this one. That's good, actually. I would have much rather preferred this to be later on. It's just one of the best. That ping was on purpose. I'm going to close my curtains. And turn on my light. Of course. Sit down, it drops on the floor. Oh, I am gonna mute quickly. I've been muted that entire time. That's annoying. That's stupid. I pressed the button as well. I had all of these things to say, and I said them, and everyone's just been watching a game with no sound from me. Basically... No, I've been muted. I've been speaking. Basically, I think getting the third guillotine was a mistake. That's pretty much all that it came to. I haven't really been too focused. Which I will go more to this side. Missiles! Just because. Ah, well, some of them hit. Well, the third guillotine was only really a mistake because of what it took. And also that I didn't really need it. So yeah, that's more an... The problem is I did press the unmute button. It just didn't work. Because this mic sometimes does that. But then, it can't be worse than the time, like today, that Windows had updated and decided to completely remove the mic from the audio parts of OBS now. If only I'd Head Stomper. I have had an entire stream of no sound from me just because OBS didn't have my mic, even though I never touched the settings. That almost happened again, but I saw it this time. Yeah, I don't really... It doesn't make much of a difference. Like you said, you thought I was just focused, which is fair enough. When it comes to playing the game anyway, the gameplay does win out over speech, as you've probably noticed. I don't necessarily say things properly when I'm playing games. Ah, just barely missed. That was more just because I could. I know he has armor as soon as he comes down. Yep. It's weird. Bandit feels like a speed character, but he's not fast enough. That's one of my problems with Bandit. He feels wrong. Yeah, that basically. Among other things. Ow. Among other things, but pretty much just that. I've just realised my entire healing setup right now, aside from the drones, is literally, if he hits me, I have to hit him back. I'm playing Dark Souls. Or Bloodborne, whichever one it was that had that. I've played neither of those series. Well, Bloodborne is a single standalone. Though I will at some point, and I'll like them when I do. I already know that. Though with how long Phase 1 is taking, I don't know how well Phase 3 will go. Phase 3 is usually where I die, if any. Phase 4 is easy, Phase 2 is just enemies. Phase 1 is also easy. Well, obviously he has really high damage, in general. But Phase 3 has the fireballs, those things that can kill you in one attack. And he does them constantly. Phew. He can be stunned though, can't he? Ow. Boop. The one good thing about Bandit though is turning invisible. It completely confuses his AI. He'll just stop mid-attack, which is a very good thing for me. We both just did very similar attacks while running at each other. Anyway, this should... Ow. That missed. Okay, that also missed. He is slightly gaining health. Yeah, he regenerates health in this fight. I didn't know that. His HP was very, very slowly going upwards. That could just be a lunar enemy's thing. So I don't think their health's going up. Well, I attacked you, I guess you're next. Really, I should be going for the Chimera Wisps first. Because of this, though. Do I raise a wire? I was gonna go for the Twisted Scavenger, wasn't I? I'm happy I chose Mithrix. I would not have lived Twisted Scavenger fight. I know that's 2 coins wasted, but I don't really care. I will go for the Revolver Challenge. Whether or not I do it is another question, but I will go for it, because I'm here anyway. Yeah, I need to... not die. I only saw one of them was charging the bomb attack. I didn't notice 2 were. Unfortunately, I only saw the second one. When did it first hit me? I feel like... never mind, other attack. Now it's just you... 1 left, done. Phase 3. Want handy so I can... yeah, well, in the expansions, I'm pretty sure they said that they will be bringing in more characters, I think. Whether or not they'll be reused characters of the first... ow. Of the first game, or entirely new, is... I don't remember. Ow. I feel like they even made a statement about it, too. I would like some healing. I've just realised I made my safe spot uninhabitable. I covered it in fire. Where is he? He's down there. That's a lot of fire damage. I'm on full health, good. Yep, he now knows where I am. Run. Come into the open. There we go. But no, a problem, like I said, is the revolver shot. If it has the bands active, it might just do the bands damage and then I won't get the challenge. Which would be annoying. Ow! I'm gonna guess that was tougher times, because I'm pretty sure I did just get hit. Okay, cool, but I don't care. Okay, this is unfortunate because these are still here. I'm surprised that worked. I gambled on running in one straight line well, I say straight line. One line the entire time. Aren't that drone back? I know I don't really have enough money because I have Brittle Crown, but yeah. There he is. Boop. Yeah, you all just need to die. I mean, I do have Razor Wire. Thought I did. And you. I want you back too. No, run. That was bad. That was me getting stuck on things. Thought you was in the middle. I lost the drone. Oh well. Bye! He went to space. That missed. Ow. Oh, my drone's back. Give me my drones back. I know I spent a while not attacking him just then, but yeah. Okay, he's in the middle. He's gonna come back down. Straight to triangles? Yeah. That hit me. That killed me. Oh yeah, I have an extra life. Forgot about that. Twice. But no, that's what I mean with the extra life. Well, I say that when this is actually a use case of why it's a good thing. But I have quite a high chance of death, so I have quite a high chance of another death. Especially as I now no longer really have my drones. There we go. Get some money to hopefully get my drones back, wherever they are. There's one. That was a... Why are they more expensive? Or is it because I died and respawned? Was that changed cost? Was that a missile drone? No, they're more expensive. That's interesting. Oh no, I know why. It's because it's the price of when... Yeah, ow. No, I'm just stupid. It's a mechanic with drones. It's the price of when they die. That's me ignoring that I lost many of them at the same time. Well, in the same bracket. Well, this is one of the hardest Mithrix fights I've had for a very long time. That was a complete mistake. I walked into it. It blocked, luckily, but yeah, I walked straight into it. How expensive is this? Oh, that's one of the other ones. Older ones. Let me cloak. He's gone up? Okay. I want him to go into fire again. There we go. Mistake. I should be fine. Yeah. I'm dead. Only barely. No, it wasn't bad. Well, like I said earlier on in the run, I didn't necessarily think I was going to live anyway. It was... Well, once more, problems with Bandit. I don't get Bandit. Every other character I can understand. Bandit is the only character in the game I have never won with. Hold on. Yeah. Bandit is the only character in the game I've never won with. At all. What are the skills? Yeah, no, this is just better in general. Yeah. That's the challenge that I just don't understand how it works. I know the theory behind it, but whenever I've tried to do it, the enemy just dies far too fast. From the hemorrhage stacks. And that's what I was going for, but of course, I died. Was fun though. Bandit is fun, I just don't mix well with him. Boop. Actually, what are my stats as Bandit? Assuming that it... Does it track individual character stats? I think it does. Well. Yeah, that's my individual stats. Oh no, I have won as Bandit once. That's a lie. I've not played 11 of 11, I've played 11 of 12. No, when it comes to this game, I don't have enough time to play it consistently enough to keep my skill level up. I'm good at it, but I'm not as good as I used to be. Also, the anniversary update made the game a lot harder. No, with that, I am going to end. It's either really late this year or next year sometime. I don't remember. But yeah. Now with that, I'm going to end. I don't know if I'll do a stream tomorrow. I'm going to say maybe. I'll tweet later if I decide to. I might. But yeah. Hooray! And thanks for people for turning up and following and everything, because for ages it was just a drought. Because of what I just said of I don't have enough time to play, the only time I play this game really is on stream. Which is why my skill level just does this between streams. But yeah. Bye!